Welcome to another episode of I'm Dying to Tell You. This is Dr. Mark Goulston, sharing what the universe is asking me to share with you as my time on this earth is limited. And there's something about that that is teaching me things that I never quite learned when time seemed more unlimited. What I wanted to share with you, and I've referred to this in other episodes, but I want to give another example, is the power of being proactive. There's a saying that I have that I borrowed from another saying that you'll recognize. Hindsight is 20/20. Foresight is a unicorn. It is really rare for people to look ahead. Most people wait for things to happen and then they react to it. And usually when people react to it, at least initially, they make the situation worse. So something I wanted to share with you is a great opportunity that you can use to cross cultures, generations, genders, races, and other differences between you and someone else or coming from another country. Years ago, I was the chief mentor at a company called China Foundations. And China Foundations focused on training Fortune 500 American managers on how to work with Chinese workers. And those Chinese workers were often intimidated by these Fortune 500 American managers. And one of the things that we developed that seemed to work quite well, and I think you can use it, is something that we called a preemptive anticipatory humility. That's a mouthful. A preemptive anticipatory humility. And what that amounted to, and then you can use this in any relationship, even an emotional relationship. And it goes like this. When it looks like you're going to be working with someone, having a relationship with someone, what you want to do is focus on a future that hasn't happened yet, rather than reacting to something nasty that has already happened. And what it looks like is to reach out to that person and say, hey, if we go forward, it looks like we're going to have a relationship. And I know there are things that people from my generation, my race, my culture, my gender will do and not do that can really make it awkward for you. And in fact, so imagine an American manager saying this to an intimidated Chinese manager. And I know that if I do certain things or I fail to do certain things, it's not only going to make it awkward for you, but if we're doing that in a group, you're going to have to explain it to the people around you. Who's the jerk from America? So if you can tell me what it is going forward that I must always do and what I must never do so that I never put you in that position, I will do my best to take note of that and act that way. And I'm going to check with you every month. How am I doing? Am I doing the things that are positive? Did I eliminate the things that are negative? And I hope to become even better because I want you to be in a good position and I want the people around you to think it was a good idea for your group to work with our group. Now, you can use this in other parts of your life. You can reach out to anyone. You've just hired someone. You've just partnered with someone. And what you say is, look, if we work together, we're going to be having sort of a relationship. And I know there will be certain things that I might say or do that could trigger you into being reactive. There may be times when I think I'm being funny and I'm just coming off as being sarcastic. So going forward, from your point of view, if you want to look forward to our working relationship, or if this is a romantic relationship, if you want to look forward to our seeing where this relationship can go, can you tell me what things I must always do and what things I must never do so that you look forward to seeing me, being with me, and working with me? You can apply this in many places. If you're a consultant or you're a salesperson and you need to remain in contact in a working relationship with a client or a customer, you can say that to them. You can say, look, going forward, I want this to be the best positive experience for you. The last thing I want to do is to frustrate you or disappoint you or have our company do that. So going forward, tell me the do's and don'ts, and I will do my best to do that and act that way so that we have the best relationship. So think of ways that you can apply this to your life, because again, hindsight is 20/20, but foresight is a unicorn. But you can change that.